Welcome back to the second movement of the Fantasia by Rodrigo. We're just going to dive straight in and check out all of the fantastic goodness that is in here. Be warned, this is where you earn your pay in this concerto. There's some challenging things for your fingers here, which makes it all the more fun. So let's just dive in. Fantasia, Rodrigo, movement 2. Welcome to the arpeggios. This is a moment for the orchestra to shine. You are just playing backup. The main thing to point out here is obviously you've got that, and then the melody. That is a super important bit of our part. From a fingering point of view, it's a 5th fret bar. Thumb is going to be doing a lot of the work here because you're going to graze through the bass strings. Loud, and then major, 4, staying in position. Down, I suggest open string. 3, 4, and then again, I suggest open strings. So can you see with that alternative angle there what I'm doing? And then we're into, this is a bit tricky, so I suggest 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1. And then you're back in. Top tip here is, if you want to, this can be rest stroke. Down, open. Now, this is super important here, last little bit. Off, 4 stays on, pushes up. Now that chord should be familiar with you if you've heard some of Rodrigo's music. He loves that chord on the guitar, and it is the 7th. Yeah, sharp 7 in an E major. Okay, arpeggios, let's see if I can do them. Welcome to the next micro study. So we have a translation for the melody. We're starting up here at E. It is possible to do it here, all across your 4th string. That is your call. I prefer starting up here at 7 and staying in 7. So again, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1. And then I suggest that you end up that E with the 3rd finger so that you can play the scale section that comes up next. So there's nothing too difficult on this micro study. That's it. Practice. Whichever way you want to play it. I'm going to break these scales up into 2 sections. We're going to do the straight scales, and then we're going to do the triplet scales. Bassline is important here as well, so you need to try and fit that in along with the chords. First up, we left it off with an E, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, stop in that E, into half bar, stretch out, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, open, and then you have a choice. You can do 1 and 3, 4, 2, 0 to get in there, or you can do, as Segovia has suggested, 1 and 2, 4, 2, 0. That's your call to get into that D major chord there. I prefer 1 and 3, 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1 up. So that's the first half. Practice that until that point, because that's the first series of descending notes. All right, welcome to the second half of the straight scales. Here we go. I'm going to stay in this position just about. 4, 2, 1, 1, open, 1, lasering ahead, 4, 2, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2. Look at this bar coming in. Bar. 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1. And then we're into the triplet scales. This is something, it's a beautiful moment. It's all yours. It's a cadenza moment, so make the most of it. You can fiddle with it a little bit. I wouldn't suggest too much, but definitely enjoy all of this juiciness. Obviously, there are some alternatives there, so you could do 4-3 to get in there, and then here as well, 4-2 to get into my fingering. Righty, here we go, triplet scale. So we left it off here. Cut everything, so it's going to be 4-2, 1, 1. Here we go, 3-1. That's your first fingering choice there, but you can already hear not great intonation, especially on my guitar. So the alternative is it's a 4/4 slide on the C sharp to B, so that you can do. That's the first micro study right there. It's tiny. I know it's small, but there's a lot going on there. Well, here we go. Next micro study. So I left it off here at 3-3-1, and then I suggest 2 for the D, 4, 3, 1, and then you're going to have to laser up to a high G to get that in there. And then from this point, G, so it's 4-2-1-4. And then we're into this lovely slinky triplet moment there. That's the next micro study. So I've broken this triplets up into 3 just to make it more manageable. Here we go, last little bit of triplets. So we left it off here, pull off, 3-1. I suggest 3-4 there, 2-1 to get that in. And you can see my fingering. It should be relatively pain-free for yourselves. Altogether, this all sounds like this. Thank you very much for staying until the end. The next video in this fantastic Rodrigo Fantasia video series on videos, I don't know. The next one is going to pop along just about now. This has been your daily dose of 6-string inspiration from myself, Rain, and Classical Guitar Rocks.